Good morning, students. Now, today we start with ASP.NET. In previous last lecture and its previous lecture, we discuss how to create website in ASP.NET. Yesterday, we have a video how to open ASP.NET website. Now today we have a topic how to add new file in ASP.NET website. I repeat, to add new file in ASP.NET website. Okay? Now, first of all, again, with the help of start menu, we have to open Visual Studio.NET. Over here we have a screen how to create new website. We already perform it. How to open a website. So this is again the same thing. Open file menu, open website. We open the website from specific folder. Whenever a website will open, we have .aspx file to design a web page by dragging and dropping control. We have .aspx.vb page where we can write conditional branching looping statement, function, procedure, means logic. Okay, so we have to deal with first .aspx, and for logic we have to use .aspx.vb. Okay, and website related configuration, if we want to set, we have to set it within web.config file. Now, if we want to add new file, look at over here. In case of Solution Explorer, within Solution Explorer, we do not have app_code folder. Look at very carefully. We do not have right now a Solution Explorer. We do not have app_code folder. Now, I want to add new class file in my current website. So what I need to perform, look at in Solution Explorer, we have website name folder. We click on it. Okay, within D drive online SC, which is a part of our website. I right click on it. As soon as I right click, I get one pop-up menu. Now, from pop-up menu, I have to select add new item. I have to select add new item. Okay. As soon as we click on add new item dialog box, item menu item, we get one dialog box with title add new item dialog box. Okay. What I want to add new class file within my website. If I want to add web form, so I need to click web form. If I need to click add master page, I need to select master page or user control. Whatever file we require, we have to select it. Okay, but right now I need to select class file. मारे class file select करवी छे. So look at left hand side. From installed template, we already selected language is equal to Visual Basic, and from center side we select second last class file. So at the bottom side we have a name class1.vb. Is it clear? Now after that we have to click on add to add new class file. अगर मारे क्लास फाइल एड करवी छे तो सेना पर क्लिक करवानुं छे एड बटन. Okay, as soon as we click on add, we get one dialog box, message box. what message box contains? You are attempting to add new class file within your website. Do you want to add class file within app underscore code folder or not? તમારે ક્લાસ ફાઇલ app underscore code folder માં ક્રિએટ કરવી છે કે નહીં? So we have to say yes, I want to create app underscore code folder and want to store class file within it. Okay, so we have to press yes. As soon as we press yes, now look at Solution Explorer. One app underscore code folder will be generated and that folder contains class1.vb file. એટલે પહેલા ફોલ્ડર ક્રિએટ થશે અને ફોલ્ડરની અંદર ક્રિએટ થશે class1.vb. I navigate to previous slide. In previous slide means in current slide, look at Solution Explorer. We do not have app underscore code folder, but as soon as we press yes, Visual Studio will create one app underscore code folder and create class file within it. Okay, now on center part, look at, we have imports namespace Microsoft.Visual Basic public class class1 and with class. Okay, so this is a class file which we already create in semester number 4. Now again we have to create it in semester number 5. Within this class file we have to write function and sub procedure to perform insert, update, delete and select tasks. Now over here we have one short question in ASP.NET which was asked many times. Look at Solution Explorer. In Solution Explorer we have two folders, app underscore data, app underscore code. So question can be asked based on this folder is, what is use of app underscore code folder and what is use of app underscore data folder? So answer is app underscore code folder is used to store class file and app underscore data folder is used to store database. Yes students, whatever our database file, we have to keep only within app underscore data folder. Is it clear? App underscore code is used to store class file. App underscore data is used to store database file. Okay. Now today we stop over here. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.